In this video, we're going to look at every type of annoying speed camera in UK. So before we begin, comment which one you hate the most. State the camera name and why in the comment section. Let's start with the original, the Gatso, the UK's first fixed speed camera, debuted on the M40 in 1991. Once the most common, it's now being replaced by newer technology. Originally grey, these yellow box cameras were repainted in 2001 for visibility. Early models used film to capture speeding vehicles. Digital Gatso speed camera. In 2007, Gatso switched to digital, eliminating the need for manual film collection. The latest model, the Gatso Type 24, is a rear-facing radar-based camera that captures two flash images if a vehicle exceeds the speed limit. White road markings, called secondary check marks, help verify speed. While Gatsos can't track approaching vehicles, they are sometimes rotated to monitor opposite lanes. Not all are active. Some are dummy units that flash as a deterrent but don't enforce penalties. Truvelo combi speed cameras. Gatso cameras are rear-facing, making it easy for drivers to deny responsibility for speeding. In contrast, Truvelo cameras are forward-facing and use infrared technology, avoiding bright flashes while capturing the driver's image. Truvelo cameras detect speed using hidden road sensors and white markings for verification. Many also feature a separate grey unit with an orange lens to photograph the driver, but this image is only accessible with permission or if identity is disputed. The Truvelo D-Cam, introduced in 2013, features a sleek design and can be installed both forward and rear-facing, making it a versatile upgrade from older Truvelo and Gatso cameras. Often placed in central reservations, it can monitor up to 3 lanes at once. Beyond speed enforcement, D-cams catch red light violations using road sensors. They store up to 100,000 digital photos at a time, with images sent in real time to police databases for issuing penalty notices. Bloody hell. Speedcurb speed cameras. Like the Truvelo D-cam, red speed cameras monitor both speed and red light violations. The Speedcurb model is rear-facing and tracks speed across 2 lanes, while Red Guard handles traffic light enforcement. Mounted high on roadside poles, these slim cameras are often paired to cover up to 4 lanes in both directions. Unlike Gatso cameras, which use radar, Speedcurb relies on embedded road sensors, making them costlier to install. These sensors measure speed and trigger 3 digital photos, 2 wide-angle shots, and a close-up of the number plate, which is checked against the ANPR database. Road markings serve as a secondary proof of speeding. Core blimey. Vector SR speed cameras. The new ultra-speed camera, now being installed nationwide, is the most advanced yet. Approved in Britain since 2019, it monitors both speed and red light violations. Using a video-based system with a virtual grid, it detects speeding without the need for costly in-road sensors, making it a cost-effective choice for local authorities. It captures clear images using infrared technology even at night or in bad weather without a flash. Unlike older models, it monitors up to 3 lanes in both directions. With built-in ANPR, it quickly identifies vehicle owners, and it can also capture evidence of other offences like using a phone or not wearing a seatbelt. Redflex speed cameras. Why is that written twice? I don't know. Anyway, Redflex cameras approved by the Home Office are becoming more common across the UK. There are 2 versions, Redflex for monitoring red lights and Redflex Speed for motorway speed enforcement, covering up to 6 lanes. They can also be used for average speed checks between multiple devices. I guess we are all Each unit features an 11 megapixel digital camera that captures high-resolution images. These cameras can record multiple offences from a single vehicle and identify several violating vehicles at the same junction simultaneously. Jeez. Peak speed cameras. Peak cameras are now rare in the UK, with only a few still used in urban areas. Like Gatsos, they are rear-facing systems designed for speed enforcement. These cameras use radar technology and a visible flash to capture speeding vehicles, making them easy to spot on the road. Hadecs 3 motorway speed camera. Motorway speed cameras have evolved significantly, especially with the rise of smart motorways, requiring more advanced and discrete systems. One of the latest is the Hadecs 3 Highway Agency Digital Enforcement Camera System. Well, that's a mouthful. Mainly used on smart sections of motorways like the M1, M3 and M25, these cameras are hard to spot, often mounted on overhead gantries or poles, and some remain grey instead of the usual yellow. Using cutting-edge radar technology, Hadecs 3 cameras monitor up to 5 lanes, including the hard shoulder when in use. They track vehicle position, lane use, and provide clear identification, functioning accurately in all weather conditions to catch speeding drivers. Good luck, boys. Just a quick reminder, if you're enjoying this video, like, share, comment in the comment section which camera you hate the most, and subscribe. Specs. Average speed camera. Average speed cameras have been enforcing speed limits since 1999, with Specs being one of the earliest systems. These cameras are placed on overhead gantries at least 200 meters apart, using infrared and ANPR technology to track vehicles and calculate their average speed between points. When these first came out, a lot of drivers got caught out. Moving on. Drivers can't predict which cameras are linked, as the systems can monitor speeds over distances of up to 20 kilometers, that's 12.4 miles. ANPR identifies the vehicle and the owner to issue fines, and changing lanes won't help drivers avoid detection, as many cameras are set to overlap. If you didn't know that, comment in the comment section. Vector average speed cameras. Introduced in 2014, Vector average speed cameras are more advanced than Specs, offering additional enforcement capabilities. Only the yellow versions monitor speed, while the grey Vector cameras are used for other traffic violations. Bet you didn't know that. Common in city centres like London, these ANPR cameras enforce bus lanes, traffic lights, yellow box junctions and the congestion zone. They also assist with toll monitoring and parking management. Does a lot. Siemens safezone average speed camera. Siemens safezone cameras, despite their bright yellow colour, are compact and hard to spot. They are commonly used in towns and villages, especially near schools, where managing low speeds is essential. These cameras use ANPR technology to enforce speed limits and help reduce traffic congestion. I personally was not aware of that. Approved to monitor speeds from 20 miles an hour to 140 miles an hour, they are suitable for both urban areas and high-speed motorways. Their discrete design allows them to be mounted on existing structures like poles and bridges, with dual installations capable of capturing traffic in both directions. Holy. Speedspike average speed cameras. The Speedspike is a newer speed camera with impressive capabilities. It can link up to 1,000 cameras via GPRS for 24/7 enforcement and uses ANPR to identify vehicles through an online database. Typically mounted on gantries or roadside posts, it monitors different speed limits in both directions, detecting violations from a central reservation. Bombaclat. And yes, mobile speed cameras. Nothing like Marmite, because everybody hates them. Mobile speed camera vans are still used across the UK. An operator inside monitors traffic using various cameras, including mini gatsos, radar guns and laser guns. Really annoying. The ACOM mobile camera system is a next generation enforcement tool. Unlike traditional roadside vans developed by National Highways, it was trialled by Warwickshire Police in 2022 and now is used by multiple forces. The van deploys a retractable overhead gantry equipped with high-tech cameras, AI and infrared flash to detect seatbelt violations and mobile phone use. While it can monitor speed, its primary goal is tackling dangerous driving behaviours with potential nationwide deployment to improve road safety. Long Ranger mobile speed camera. Since 2018, police have used the Long Ranger, a powerful camera that detects speed from 0.6 miles away. Beyond speed enforcement, it also identifies tailgaters, middle lane hoggers, seatbelt violations, and mobile phone use, making it a versatile road safety tool. The only thing I like about this camera, it captures middle lane hoggers. They are so annoying. They just sit there in the middle lane and just don't even want to move over. Anyway, let's carry on. Traffic light cameras. Don't assume traffic light cameras only catch red light jumpers. Triggered by radar or ground loops, they can also measure speed, functioning similarly to gatso speed cameras. I bet some of you didn't know that. You thought it was only just for red light camera? Leave a comment and let me know if you knew that or not. Handheld speed guns. Police have long used speed guns, with recent models becoming highly advanced. Forces like Northumbria Police and Warwickshire Police now use the LTI 2020 TrueCam 2, a staggering £10,000 laser device approved in 2020. It measures speed, identifies vehicle details from 750 meters, and records video evidence. While mainly for speed enforcement, it can also detect tailgating, distracted driving, and seatbelt violations. But 10 grand though, jeez. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is all the speed cameras that I could find out about online. It took me a long time, so please hit that subscribe button.